What's good, homie?
Oh man, life, dog. Life,
good stuff.
Blessed.
So first, man, I gotta say, man, I'm just proud of you, man, because I seen you go from the Camry to just doing big things, traveling the world. Now we're in the big boy. I mean, so everybody want to know. Everybody want to know. Like everybody see you like Chad, this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, give us the backstory, man, because everybody see you shining big time now, but a lot of people ain't see the grind, right?
No.
So give us the backstory. Tell us how did this all come about?
Well, man, I remember, in 2009 when we first met, and we was just wet behind the ears in this industry, man. And it all started with just really a dream, man, just a desire, just tired of being average.
Right.
I've been sick and tired of being average. Sick and tired of my mom having lack. Just the bills, just all this regular stress, man. I was tired of it. So when the industry was brought to me, I figured this would be how I can make a name for myself.
Right.
So the backstory is, man, a lot of grind, a lot of no's, man. You remember, man, we had to get a suit.
Right.
We didn't have suits.
We ain't had suits or nothing.
Nothing, man.
We had the Easter suits for the one
that. Oh man, thinking we was cool.
Right,
people was laughing at us. I had a shiny blue. You had on green.
I had the silver, whatever. You're right. Exactly. So, and I remember back then, though, you already envisioned it. So the whole life you living, what's really cool is the life you living now. You already envisioned this. I mean, you already had said, like you said in 2009, that this is what it was gonna be. Yeah. So how important is that, the vision piece of it?
Man, the vision piece is the only thing that's gonna keep you going. Right. Even when you was a club promoter, and I seen you, man, and now that you're a pastor, you're an author now, I seen you where you are now when you was there.
Right.
Just like when we was talking, I knew I was gonna be rich. I didn't know how. So this industry was like the only way.
Right.
It was the only way to me because I missed out on my football. So my mom drove up here, to get me to a school outside of the hood. And that meant a lot to me because that allowed me to meet different people. Because in the hood, it was just one culture, so just that sacrifice alone at a young age, mama driving me, miles to go to school, and not to mention I was an athlete, so I had an opportunity to play right away here. And this school right here was the first school to have turf, so I was very privileged to be around money, people, allowed me to learn how to communicate and have friends outside of my culture, so that was huge, and we talked about that in the book. And then this football, I was an athlete. Athlete first, and I never won a championship. That's why when I got the ring with Vacation, it meant so much, because I finally got it, I felt like a champion. This is so funny. Like Ali said, you think you can beat me, you better wake up and apologize. Yeah. You better wake up. Hot, alright, man, take it easy, homie. So what's next to get rich? Real estate. Well, I needed some money. I didn't have money, right? So this industry is where you can start with no money, no suit, no influence, right? And gain all that.
So now going from the beginning, building this thing from the ground up, getting it from the mud.
Yes.
Now you're an author.
Yes.
Let's talk about the book, man.
Yes.
How does it feel to be an author?
You know, I still don't even know what I'm doing. I'm operating in straight favor. This is all God. I want to thank God real quick. Yeah.
Nomore925, the secret to a free life.
Yeah, I know, because the last time you see me, you didn't have none of this. But it was always talk. So, no, I didn't get straight A's in school. I actually barely graduated high school. I graduated with an 8th grade reading level. So when I actually told my teacher that I'm an author now, he said, Chad?
Right.
Thompson?
Right.
What?
Right.
So I'm just, man, it's awesome, man, because like I said, I visualize everything that's happening, man, and I just see it, man. You got to see it before it happens. That's the key.
Exactly. So when they say secrets to a free life, explain to the people, what does a free life mean? What does that mean?
Absolutely. That's just literally eating where you want to eat, when you want to eat, waking up when you want to wake up, being able to go anywhere you want to go, take anybody you want to take. Literally, the free life is just doing what you want on your own terms, and the secrets to the free life is just the principles, the mentality behind it. And because everything that we do in life is already written. Right? So that's the disappointments and that's the achievements.
Absolutely.
So if you can learn the laws and the principles to apply to the success and failures, you just catapult and compress time frames and get straight to the top.
Exactly. And I know you got to get the book to get all the principles, but what would you say is the #1 principle that people got to get if they really want to?
Good question, bro. And I'll just say understanding that there's life besides your W-2. Just the understanding that there's a job mentality and there's a no more 9-to-5 mentality.
Right.
Most people don't understand there's 2 different types of mentalities.
Absolutely.
So I would say that's one of them. That's one of the keys right there.
So let's stop there. So what would you say is the one shift that you got to have to go from the job mentality to the? Because at first, because at one point you worked the job, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So
I was telling people I wasn't when I was working.
Exactly. Because you already visualized.
Yeah, I knew it, man. Like that. Like one of my mentors said, when he was broke, I tipped like a rich man. Right?
Exactly.
So when I was broke, I was already telling people that, you know, you're going to be free. Right. I'm going to be free. Right. I was walking like a rich man. I was telling people where we was going because I knew I was going to get there. Like, and even with my mom, man, the things I've been able to do for my mom, now that I'm an entrepreneur, man, I've been able to buy her a house. I've been able to buy her a car. I've been able to take her on stage with me in front of thousands of people. Because my mom, man, she was skeptical, man. Right. So and I believe that everybody only gets one mom.
Absolutely.
Do you agree?
For sure.
So I just want to make sure that while, you know, she's still looking, that she doesn't see me only an employee. She sees me doing something out here.
I love it. And I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to talk about Mondoos for a second. So Mondoos was skeptical at first.
And you know that.
I knew that. I remember that.
Now, this guy right here, if anybody watches this video, this guy right here was the #2 person that trusted me and joined my business. And then right when I was about to quit, somebody said yes, and it was him. So it's all
and I appreciate it because, I mean, they took me like off the streets and everything. So it was a complete life changer. So it's all about, for those who are listening, like, you got to open your mouth because you never know what life you may change by just opening up your mouth. Because I mean, you didn't know where I was at that point, but that actually took me from in the streets to now we're doing all kind of cool stuff all around the world.
man.
So-
I love your lifestyle too, right?
It's amazing, man. I mean, it's right now where it's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And what is it? What's the day?
I don't know.
It's like Thursday or something. And we
know. It's
chilling.
the
Most
free
people at
life.
work. Most people on break,
Right.
trying to fight back to work.
And he has several companies, and he's enjoying a free life. So the free life is not a particular company. It's just how you live.
Exactly.
You know?
So when Mondudes, because what Mondudes can say can be super influential. A lot of people have ideas, and Mondudes or family members say something negative, they don't believe it, and they quit. What was different? So when Mondudes didn't believe, what did it take for you to actually still push through it?
Man, that's a
Most
good
people would have
question.
quit at that point.
You're right. Well, hopefully most people don't live at home with their mom. So I was trying to get off my mom's futon.
Oh,
You know, so I
gotcha.
couldn't quit. My job wasn't paying me enough to get out of my mom's house. So it was like, I made the decision.
So at this point, you were staying at Mondude's house.
Yes. When I first met you, 2009, I was just, I hate to call it a bum because most people who live at home with their moms are not a bum.
Right.
But I felt like a bum. I had a job. I couldn't even help her with the bills. And that was my motivation, man. She didn't believe. I wanted to help her. I wanted to help myself. So I used that as motivation because, you got to prove your haters wrong. Even if they family, even if they friend, you got to prove them wrong, man. I take my haters serious.
I love it. So if somebody was to ask you, I know you get this question all the time, what's the secret to success?
Doing what you said you're gonna do without nobody watching. Like, when I'm by myself, also you gotta be by yourself. You gotta be in silence. You gotta really focus on yourself. There's a certain amount of selfishness you're gonna have
Absolutely.
to be like successful, because you're gonna have to care about your brand.
Right.
You're gonna have to care about who you hang around. You're not gonna be hanging around everybody. I've been trying to get with you for 2 months, bro.
Right.
You've been,
We working.
2 months. I know. So it's that caliber of person
Right.
that you want to be around. So it's a lot. It's really a lot. But if you get the book, you'll get all of it.
No, you gotta get the book. You gotta get the book. So, because I remember 5 years ago, 6 years ago, you was like, I'm gonna do the book, but it's just about time. Everything I love about you is, one thing is all about time, and you're always strategic. And number 2 is you take action quick.
Yes,
So,
sir.
even then, when we first got introduced to the whole online world, and I started showing you stuff,
Yes.
you immediately start implementing. So
Yes.
how important is like that fast implementation? Would you say that's a big key to success?
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you even said that, man. That is it. Besides being organized, besides having your goals, is when you see something, how fast do you go after it?
Right.
Like when you tell me something, am I going to do the research? Am I going to ask other people?
Right.
Or am I just going to believe what you said and go learn for myself? So that's what I do, man. When somebody teaches me something, I have to see it for myself.
Right. So let's talk vision, man, because I know you're big on vision. And like I said, you visualize all this. And all of you create a lifestyle most people only dream of. What's your vision for the next 5 years from this point?
Great question. Over the next 5 years, I would done helped, because I done already helped 29 people make 6-figure incomes.
Nice.
And people don't even know, but I always include you in that 29.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, well, let me answer your question. So the question is, I want to help 29 people become millionaires now. I want to go from the 6-figure tax bracket to the 7-figure bracket, because we've been playing with 6 for a while, and it's cool.
Right.
But now it's time to get with the big boys and make the 7 figures and help other people make 7 figures. So my 5-year goal is to have 7 figures in the bank, multiple 7 figures in the bank, and have multiple people who come through me and they become millionaires.
Love it.